Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of Easy Buckets. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. For this video, we're going to be talking about the Lakers roster and talking about a very realistic starting lineup that I believe they must do. As of right now, the Lakers have 14 players on their roster, and with their roster having so much depth, their starting lineup options seem unlimited. But after doing some deep analysis, I believe there's one starting lineup that we're going to be surprised to see that Frank Vogel uses to start the season. So if you're a big Lakers fan and want to know more, let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. As of making this video, the Lakers have not confirmed their official starting lineup yet. Training camp is going to start very soon, and I do believe we're going to get the official word sometime before October, but there is a lot of speculation that a specific lineup could be happening for the Lakers. As of right now, Laker fans everywhere believe this will be the starting lineup. It will be Russell Westbrook at point guard, Wayne Ellington shooting guard, LeBron James small forward, Anthony Davis power forward, and then Marc Gasol at the center position. This right now is the most projected, most popular idea when it comes to Laker fans giving their thoughts on what is the most likely scenario. Of course, not all Laker fans believe this, but some other lineups contain Dwight Howard as a starting center and simply a different shooting guard. But what stays the same is Russell Westbrook point guard, LeBron James small forward, and Anthony Davis in that starting lineup. If you guys watched my previous videos, this was actually my idea of the perfect starting lineup. I believe when looking at the Lakers roster, this would have been the most balanced when it comes to an all-around factor: defense, offense, playmaking, floor spacing, and of course, interior defending. This lineup just seemed perfect because Wayne Ellington and Marc Gasol are both players that can space the floor and shoot a three ball, and surrounding Russell Westbrook and LeBron James with sharpshooters, that is the best thing to excel their game. But the reason why I'm making this video is because some circumstances are changing, and that's talking about Marc Gasol, the possibility of him leaving the Lakers. As of right now, the biggest conversation is not talking about the Lakers starting lineup. It's talking about the possibility of Marc Gasol playing his final professional basketball career in his hometown, which means he wouldn't be a part of the Lakers next year. With training camp coming up at the end of September, Marc Gasol, as we speak, is actually thinking about not playing with the Lakers, and day by day, NBA analysts are increasing the fact that Marc Gasol is gonna leave. Which simply moves forward to my idea on the new perfect starting lineup if Marc Gasol decides to leave. Because of course, Marc Gasol right now is projected the starting center. This is the lineup that I'm proposing if Marc Gasol leaves. It will be Russell Westbrook point guard, Ken Bazemore shooting guard, LeBron James small forward. This is where it gets tricky. Trevor Ariza at power forward, and then Anthony Davis at the center position. I believe this would be an elite lineup for the Lakers to look forward to. The biggest change of this lineup to the original is obvious. Ken over Wayne Ellington, and then Anthony Davis shifting to the center and Trevor Ariza in instead of Marc Gasol. Some of you guys might be thinking, wow, you've never seen this before, but let me explain. Ken Bazemore in the lineup makes sense to me because after losing Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, they need that combo guard that can space the floor, play good defense, and run the fast break when necessary. A fun fact to note is that last year for the Golden State Warriors, Ken Bazemore started in multiple games, and when talking about last season, he actually shot 41% behind the three-point line. That is pretty good for someone we're not talking about right now in the starting lineup. With Ken Bazemore being 32 years old, he's in his prime and knows how to contribute when it comes to a role. And with Ken Bazemore simply having a lot of experience in the lineup to be a 3-and-D player on the Portland Trail Blazers 2 years ago and the Golden State Warriors last year, he knows how to contribute, and I believe he's a better defender than Wayne Ellington. I will say Wayne Ellington is better when it comes to straight shooting, but Ken brings an all-around level. The next trick to this lineup is Trevor Ariza at the power forward and Anthony Davis to the center. Trevor Ariza, if you guys don't know, is one of the most respected role players in the NBA. He's known to be a 3-and-D player, and more importantly, he's played on multiple teams and know what it takes to contribute as well. If the Lakers lose Marc Gasol, a main defender, Trevor Ariza can simply come in as he's a very versatile defender. He can guard the perimeter and even guard the opponent's team's best player. Trevor Ariza is known to be a high-volume shooter. He isn't the best shooter out there, but he's not a bad one, and that's why I do believe having Ken Bazemore and Ariza to replace Marc Gasol and Wayne Ellington, it's a definite upgrade. But the key to this lineup being successful has to do with Anthony Davis. Can Anthony Davis be successful at the center position? Being listed at 6'10", 6'11", AD does have the size and athletic body to be a center, but over his career, he has been very vocal saying he does not want to be a center, he wants to be a power forward and is more comfortable at the 4. I know Anthony Davis wants to play the power forward, but honestly, AD, I do believe if the Lakers want to win the NBA championship, you have to kind of change your role a little bit and be more of the defensive anchor. I believe Anthony Davis's game gets better every time he's amazing on the defensive end. After a crazy block, his energy rises, and on the other end, he's simply a dominant monster in the paint. Sometimes playing the power forward position, you space the floor too much where you can't eat the paint. And with Anthony Davis taking most of his shots outside the paint last season, I do believe when he's at the center position, he's going to be forced to be more dominant and of course crash the boards. Of course, playing center doesn't mean he can't shoot anymore, he can still space the floor. But honestly, I want to see more AD be aggressive in the paint this season. So yes guys, this wraps up my video for today, talking about an idea of a new starting lineup for the Lakers. What do you guys think about Russell Westbrook, Ken Bazemore, LeBron James, Trevor Ariza, and Anthony Davis as a starting lineup, and then having THT and Carmelo as their 6-mans? What's most important to me is I want to know your thoughts. Tell me everything you are thinking. Do you agree with me? What would you change? What would you keep? Put your thoughts down in the comments below. But other than that, take it easy. God bless. See you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!